all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
The Bossman Show here at Walter McCarty, Coach of Evansville Purple Aces out there in the valley up there in the Midwest. Coach McCarty, man, how's life treating you, my brother?
Man, no complaints, man. We're just getting back from the Bahamas and trying to get back in our routine and get ready for a game this weekend and trying to get reset and re-energized.
Now, Coach, I know the Bahamas trip was kind of tough for you. You went 1-2, but the last game was Morgan State, an overtime game, 115-112. Had to be an exciting way to end that trip there.
It really was. You know, I was really excited the way we played the last game. We really competed, and we played together. We really connected, and we played hard. Same thing for our second game. The second half, we played really well the way we're supposed to play, and I feel really good with what we're doing. I think that, after beating Kentucky, everybody has it out for us, and I don't think our guys quite understood that. But I think they got the picture now, and hopefully we come out ready to compete and jump ball and give back some effort and be the hardest playing team. So I thought it was though we went 1-2 up, but we really got something out of it. We played some really good teams that played really tough and physical, and I think it's going to help us in the long run, to be quite honest.
You got that right. Coach, up in the Bahamas, we had a horrible hurricane over there. So how was the people over in the Bahamas? How's things looking over there so far after that hurricane they had that came through earlier this fall here?
Where we're at, everything seemed fine. It was great. The people there were really nice and hospitable. We had a good time. They were very gracious, and man, they were very. I believe elated that we were there, and they're very friendly, and just they did a really great job hosting us, man. We had a really good time.
And I know it also helps you guys get close as a team as well, growing that camaraderie together, that oneness, because we're on the road and on a foreign trip, per se. You're all you got. So you're going to get closer one way or the other, or you're not going to make it at all.
Right. We had no clue what was going to happen. We had a volleyball team that was going to Puerto Rico to play in the tournament this fall, and we have a couple girls from Puerto Rico, and they had to cancel the trip because of the hurricane. So they were devastated. So we didn't know what was going to happen, but we were very fortunate to go. And then everybody was seemed to be in great spirits, and again, it was an awesome time.
Now, I want to hit you like Kentucky. I'm going to talk a bit about that shortly here, but I want to ask you this. We talked last year, you got originally hired. So what do you say has been the biggest improvement in your program and you as a coach since we last talked in 2018?
I think our guys are really invested in our players. I think our players are really working hard and taking accountability of their bodies and their game. They're in the gyms all the time. I think our guys have ultimate confidence in themselves and their abilities to go out and make plays for the team. So I think that's really exciting. We have a lot more talent as far as guys being able to make plays. We're more athletic, so a lot of things have changed. But I think the number one thing is that our guys are really connected, and they've taken some accountability over their personal growth of their games.
Exactly, and Coach, I think a piece with a lot of people understand is that strength coach that you have. That's a big piece of the puzzle, because getting guys stronger also grows them mentally as well. Their bodies grow into themselves. They can become better on the court because they're stronger. They can last longer. They can give more effort, get through that screen a little bit harder, drive a little bit harder, and do contact and make the basket, and not be as two. You got just for one after you get two. So talk about your strength coach, what he's meant to your program and developing these guys as these guys grow as more young men to more young adults as well.
Yeah, definitely, and they're also they're in great shape and their bodies are strong. They can play a lot longer. We keep them away from injury, so we feel really good about what we're doing, and our guys feel good about themselves. They're walking around here with the shirts off now. They did that a whole lot last year, so it's been good. The way they've responded. We have a really good strength coach in Sunny Park, and he's really giving our guys confidence in the weight room, and which translates on the floor. So we're very excited with what we're doing and how we're building this thing.
And Coach, I know the Kentucky game was wild. I watched it on ESPN on my phone. I was with the Hawks at that point, watching them on the phone there. So doing that morning, preparation for that game there, did you see some of your guys' eyes where you feel like those guys knew they could beat this team tonight, that they were not scared of being in a Rupp Arena?
I definitely did, but that happened 3 or 4 days into practice, so I knew that our guys were really focused and engaged, and they were connected, and I thought we were going to have a really good chance to go in there and then being able to give those guys the game. And you go into a place like Rupp Arena, you're playing against Kentucky #1 team. Your guys focus a little bit more. They're engaged. They're listening to every word that comes off the tip of your tongue. So I had their attention, and just going in the arena that morning and doing shoot around. Guys were pretty loose, feeling really good. I'm thinking to myself, man, shoot, well maybe they're a little bit too loose. I don't know, but they were really confident. They just the way they were coaching themselves, and I mean they were ready to play. And we had a good 2 or 3 days to get ready for that game, and our guys were liked it. So we had confidence early going in, and we knew that if we can keep the crowd out of it early and not let them get involved, that we had a chance to win that game. And our guys stuck to the game plan for 40 minutes. And unfortunately, we wish we could have some shots back that we didn't make. Hopefully, we could not giving them a chance at the end. But they play hard. They got a young team, Kentucky. They're going to be a great team moving forward. But our guys really liked it, and it was a great learning lesson for us that being.
You know what, Coach, is like you said, you have some Spencer on your roster. You have guys as juniors, a little bit some juniors, sophomores that has played some. Kentucky's a real young team. So
right.
It's kind of like that one and done situation as well in the tournament. Like that experience outweighs your talented youth because they're not been seen it before. They get tense, they get tight, and they lose the game.
Right, definitely. Our guys they were not scared. They battled, and we got a lot of guys playing that are 20, 21, a couple 22-year-olds. So they were not scared, and they were man. They were really locked in, ready to play, and had no fear. And it's tough. You don't really see that, going in to Rupp Arena, facing that crowd and that challenge. And I've played plenty of games. We play a lesser school or a small school, and those guys are terrified, and you can see it from jump ball. And our guys were. I think they respected Kentucky. They weren't afraid, but they respected them enough to be locked in, and that just comes from our veteran players, our guys who've played in a couple games before.
Now, as you're coaching this game, Coach, do you feel to yourself like, damn, we got to put this off. Like, we're going to do this. Did you have that thought in your mind at any point to hit zeros? Because I feel like you stayed so calm the entire game. Even when guys made little miscues, you stayed calm. You didn't go off or nothing like that. You kept engaged. It's the steady mindset that kept your team steady as well as you faced that crowd and that team and Coach Cal there.
Yeah, one thing I knew that if I kept my cool, my players are going to follow me and they're going to keep their cool. So I wanted to make sure that they knew, hey, we're okay. We're okay, because as soon as you make a mistake and they feed off of it, the crowd feeds off of it. Now they start to feed off of it. Now you're in trouble. So we made some mistakes down, but our guys battled. They just went to the next play. They didn't harp on it. They just played basketball. And my thing was, we were prepared. We knew what we needed to do, and just execute. It's okay. Just come back and make a play for your teammates, and we'll be okay. And that was my whole thought process, not to get. If I'm rattled, my team's rattled. If I'm losing my temper, or dealing with officials, or then now my players react to every call. So we didn't want to do any of that. We wanted to stick to our game plan, keep the crowd out of it, and be the hardest playing team. And I think we were able to accomplish that. And that was my thought process, was just trying to keep them composed. And in order to do that, they followed my lead, and they definitely did that night.
That's probably the best running of a $4,000 suit in your life, probably. I know they say it's a suit costs $4,000. Probably the best running of a suit ever, right?
Good thing it was water. I got a heads up. I took my jacket off, and it was fun. That was so worth that experience, man. Our guys were so happy. It was really great for our program, and it's just one of those moments you never forget. There's something that they're never going to forget from shoot around to getting back on campus to the pep rally. It's just a great experience that you want your kids to be able to have and enjoy for the rest of their lives.
Now, going forward, I can only imagine in recruiting, it's going to also be a big boost for you guys now recruiting, because you beat Kentucky at Rupp Arena now. Evansville's on the map now. They beat Kentucky, the one team in the country. So, right. How's the recruiting buzz been now since this game against Kentucky here?
It's been great, man. People are paying attention to us, and they love the way we play. And we run a lot of NBA sets and actions, and we play fun. We let our guys go out there and play, and try to make plays for one another. We don't restrict our guys. We don't try to put them in the box. I just ask you, run our actions, run them with pace, and make the right play. And I think they see that hey, this is a fun way to play. And if we do that, we can play against anybody and be successful in any given night. So it's definitely big for our program. Our site was just the amount of people who hit our site was amazing, and everywhere you go, people are talking about the Purple Aces. We're on a lot of different outlets as far as media for television. So it's really good for our program and what we're trying to build. So people are taking notice, and that's the kind of effect that we want to have.
You have to be happy. The non-conference schedules are halfway done here, 4-3. So you got to be real happy about that with your team, to be winning Kentucky, competed well in the Bahamas. So as you go forward here, you got to have a good basis to build off of as you get ready to get into the Valley of Play coming here against Missouri State in late December there.
Yeah, we're really excited about where we are. I mean, we're doing a lot of good things, and we're playing really good teams. So I have to remind myself, man, it's still early, and what we're doing, I'm very happy with it, because we're going to continue to get better, and all my guys are actually starting to play well. They're starting to click, and they're starting to understand. The biggest thing is you got to come and bring effort and energy every game from the start. You just can't wait to till you get punched in the face. Like, you got to start the play. You got to take team's best shot and not give them confidence early. So we're starting to get going here, and I think we're playing teams that only help us as conference play starts. So we're really excited about where we are, and we just have to continue to build and get better.
Yeah, big game is IUPUI. Here comes up on Saturday. So what are you seeing from those guys on film, and as you get ready to prepare to play those guys Saturday after Thanksgiving break here?
Yeah, IUPUI, they got some guards that really play well, that really impact the game, and we have to do a really, really good job of locking them down and not making it easy for them. But it's another opportunity to go out there and learn and try to play a really tough basketball team and get a victory. But they're going to be ready for us. A lot of teams are saying, hey, this is the team to beat Kentucky. Let's measure ourselves. Let's see if we can give them our best shot. Let's see where the chips fall. So a very good team that we're going into their house, that we have to be ready to play from the start. We have 2 days to prepare over Thanksgiving break, and hopefully our guys are engaged and they're ready to go on the road and get a road win.
Now, Coach, you got a few days off here, so you take this time to maybe do some self-scouting as well, maybe find some things that you guys are doing that you can do better to kind of help you guys kind of counteract whatever the other teams will try to do to you going forward, what you've been to beat Kentucky. The Bulls are on your back now going forward, whoever you guys play the rest of the season here.
Right. I'm sitting here watching film now, so we're just really trying to, how can I make us better? What can we do to be a better basketball team? And that's what every coach is always searching for. And, we'll start with our guys have today off. We start with tomorrow of just getting better, going over things that we saw down in the Bahamas that we need to fix. And we saw things that we can work on and make a little better, and also things that we should just take out of our system. So we're continually always trying to get better, and this will be a great couple of days for us to fix some stuff, but also get better at the same time. So that's the process.
Now, do you feel like this coach, you want to get the fans very high in the valley, which is crazy knowing what talent you brought in already to your team there. So do you use the motivation with your team as well? Say, hey, the people didn't think we could do anything. We've already beat Kentucky. So we've proven we're a good team. We can keep on getting better and better, knowing people thought we weren't going to be nothing this year. But look, we've already shown already that we're something already.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest, I really don't get caught up in it. I mean, I was told as a kid that I couldn't play at Kentucky. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. They didn't know what we had, and we concern ourselves with us. If we take care of us and we play for one another, we're going to reach our goals, no matter who we're playing or what we were picked. So that is it's great to be the underdog, and hopefully people sleep on us, and we can use that as an advantage and still a couple games.
You got there right now. Coach McCarty, do you have a story about my guy Al Horford? He was with you guys in Boston, because Al's a good buddy of mine. Do you have any good Al stories you can share over the air that won't get off the air here? About my man Al Horford.
Oh man, Al was a great guy. Al was the ultimate professional. Everybody liked being around Al, and then he's an ultimate professional, but also ultimate family first guy. And plenty of moments with Al that have been great. I think probably the funniest is Al, his free throw situation thing, because you go through all these practices and he'll be out of the blue, he's ducking at the free throw line from he's just reacting Al, what are you doing? Where did that come? It's just unreal, because you with him for so long, you never see it. Then you're in a game and it's like he's seen ghosts or something. It's just the funniest thing. It's so out of character for him, and just to see that happen. But Al's a great guy. He's the ultimate pro, man. And I wish him the best wherever he is.
I hate he's not with the Hawks anymore. He's with Philadelphia now, man. He was one of my favorite guys. Him, Marvin Williams, Joe Johnson. The years when Woody got us back going real good. That was the best times for me with the Hawks, man. When the Zaza opportunity going to Kevin Garnett, that was fun to me. I enjoyed those series so much, but we lost. But it was fun to get the Hawks back on the map. Man, it's relevant once more, man. And I hate that Al's gone. He's one of my favorite guys ever with the Hawks we ever had to cover here. It was very fun.
Yeah, that was a good group. You talk about Jaja, you talk about Al, you talk about Marvin and Corver and Joe Johnson was a good friend of mine. Man, that's a great group, and it doesn't get any better. They're all great people to start with, and you know why they were successful.
Can't forget about Mike, my man Mike Bibby too. You know, him doing his thing, and Jason Collins as well, man. That roster, Jamal Crawford too. I'll tell you, when Mike Woodson had us going good, that early late 2000s years, man, we got back on the map, man. That was so wonderful, man. But you know, hopefully we'll get back there with trading the guys here real soon. I'm prayerful, Coach.
Y'all got a lot of young talent. I know that. Got a lot of young talent, man. If they keep just really working those guys their game, and if they're ultimate pros, man, they'll figure it out and they'll get it right. But you guys are in a good place with the young talent you have.
Yes, indeed. Coach McCarty, thank you for your time as always, man. It's love to see you. So I'm happy for you and your program, man. We'll talk to you again down the road, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well.
Same to you, man. It's always a pleasure.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.